Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is June 1st, 2022, and Bitcoin, as well as most of the rest of the cryptocurrency market, is retesting important resistance, okay? The name of the game is retest breakout, all right? Retest, breakout, rinse, and repeat. That is the essence of altcoin season, okay? You're basically in a trend, right? You're in an impulsive move to the upside, and ever so often you stop, you consolidate, you retest important resistance, and then you continue. And that continues at least until you reach what we call price discovery, where there are no important places to retest because you haven't necessarily created price action in that region, okay? But until we reach that area, okay, and I'm on the 4-hourly chart right here. Let me go on the daily. So we have a bunch of price action here, right, in Bitcoin's history. Let me get my pen out. Like over here, this is where we're at, okay? In order to matriculate up and through this channel, we are going to experience breakouts and retests. Retests are essentially happening once you're breaking important resistance, okay? And for Bitcoin, now let's go back in the 4-hourly time frame. For Bitcoin, this break right here, and I'm going to draw the line, this break of this resistance, and I talked about this yesterday, break of this resistance was important, okay? And it had never been retested. And any time and every time you break important resistance, expect it to be retested. So we did that here. We consolidated. We finally broke up and through this resistance of 38,380, okay? And now we're retesting it, okay? Yesterday I said that 30,800, there was a lot of confluence there. But we're not that far off from that point, okay? So this is essentially an important breakout and retest. If we use our Fibonacci retracement tool, right, using the length of this wave, this impulsive wave, that is clearly also in 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right? For those of you who can't see that, I'm gonna sort of, I'm going to draw it out, okay? Right here are your 5 waves. This is your 5-wave impulse. That wave 3 is a little short there. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, let's make that a little cleaner. There we go. That's your 5-wave impulse, okay? And so we know for any 5-wave impulse, the retracement, the first 5-wave impulse, the retracement is going to be a wave 2 retracement, and that can come all the way down to the 618. Right here, we're at around the 0.5, which is around 30,300, okay? But we can go as far down as 29,770 and still be okay. And we can even wick down below that, okay? We just have to respect the 618 of this initial impulse. So that's what I'm seeing in Bitcoin as well as the rest of the market, okay? And also, let me just say a reminder. Yesterday's video was titled, the path to 40K will be swift, or something like that, okay? And I still maintain that view, right? Because look at this. So we're retesting this important resistance, and now let's say we bounce off, okay? We turn around, and we start going back up. There is very little resistance in between 40K, right? The $40,000 region, which is your swing high, and where we're at now, where we have a bunch of support and a bunch of resistance, yeah? Right? This was previous resistance. We're turning it into new support, as you can see by the VPBR. Once we break this level to the upside, there is nothing holding us back. Again, just like I said yesterday, even more so than what I said yesterday, a lot of people are going to say, see, I told you so. Bitcoin is going to nuke down, and 20K, here we come. Okay, so they're preparing their shorts, they're already in their shorts or whatever, but they're shorting support, right? If people are shorting, they're shorting support. And people who may have entered shorts here and not gotten out of their shorts, what's going to happen is we're going to have a short squeeze. We're going to squeeze them out when you start going up and you hit their liquidation or stop levels. The exchange automatically turns those orders into buy orders. Okay, and so a lot of buy orders are going to get hit right here, causing what we call a short squeeze. Okay, and that is just confluent with the lack of orders that we have in this region, and that would be also, right, our third wave, which we know in Elliott wave theory to be the most impulsive, the fastest, the most intense of the Elliott waves, right, on the balance of probability. Not always, but usually. Okay, so we're going something like this, and I drew this out yesterday. I hit it, but I'm going to show it. If you were on the live stream yesterday, or you watched the live stream, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I can expect us to go up to this region, this $40,000 region, and the 5 waves going up to this region, making up our first wave, our larger degree first wave. Okay, the first wave can go up to 44 even, and still be within our plans, because this entire region here is, I think, somewhere that's going to pose significant resistance, right? Significant enough resistance whereby we should have some sort of stop in the impulse. Okay, so right here is where I anticipate that wave 1 end, and then we have wave 2, okay, of the larger degree for this move to the upside. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing in Bitcoin and the rest of the market. And because it's altcoin season, even though Bitcoin was retracing, if you go into your watch list, you'll still see some green. This is characteristic of altcoin season, right? Despite Bitcoin drawing down, we still have some assets that have made moves, okay? And these moves were most likely made while Bitcoin was ranging, while Bitcoin was consolidating, okay? Because it's altcoin season, and the general direction of the trend of the entire market is up. So these assets have the license to go up even if Bitcoin's not going up, okay? Obviously, if Bitcoin retraces quite a bit, they also kind of retrace. But you can see there's a lot of green despite Bitcoin going down about 4%, which would typically mean a minimum of 5% drawdown for everything else, and sometimes as much as a 15, 20, 25% drawdown for everything else. But yeah, that's the essence of altcoin season. All right, so that's what I think about this drawdown and where we can move back up. And I'm expecting a bounce, not just in Bitcoin, obviously, but in the rest of the cryptocurrency markets. Cardano, for instance, it looks like we're starting to bounce, just like Bitcoin. You put in this first wave, this retrace right here was your wave 2, okay? And I don't overtrade this, and not financial advice, but I don't think people should overtrade it or overreact to these kinds of retracements, right? So if you bought the bottom or close to the bottom in Cardano, you would have put in a 50% or so increase, okay? And this drawdown would have cost you about 15, 16, maybe say even 18%, right? But now 15, 16%. Like, yes, you can sell and then buy back here, but again, you want to keep your position low. You want to maintain that position. If anything, you want to add to your position here because you recognize the largesse, the large aspect, or the high time frame aspect of the larger trend, which is up, and this is only the first wave of the first wave of the first wave of the larger move. So this is the first wave of the smaller degree. You're expecting 5 waves up here, and those 5 waves should simply take you up here close to $1, and then you're expecting another wave 2 correction, and then another wave 3. Do you see what I mean? So I would not overreact to these pullbacks in an established uptrend. And if we do bounce here, and it looks like we are establishing a larger uptrend, right? Not just in Bitcoin, but in the rest of the cryptocurrency market. So I wouldn't overreact. You should get your positions, add to your positions on support, if anything, and then find your way back up, right? So that's Bitcoin. That's the rest of the market. Hope that was helpful. Hope that was useful. Like, share, and subscribe if you're not already. And trade safe, my friends. Buy on support, sell on resistance. But because it's altcoin season, remember the motto: we bought in May and we go away, right? We just watch it. We don't overreact to these pullbacks because, by and large, your returns, the upside is going to be much, much greater than any pullbacks you can experience. All right, that's it for me. Take care. Have a great Wednesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.